Columbus Day for Christopher Columbus. A man of convictions, Christopher Columbus used his strong personality to persuade rulers and scholars to overlook the accepted theories about the size of the earth to search out a new route to Asia. Although he wasn't the first European to find the American continent, that distinction goes to Viking Leif Erikson. His journeys opened up the trades of goods and ideas between two lands. Born in 1451 to Domenico and Susanna Fontanarossa, young Christopher Columbus grew up in Genoa, Italy. While living in Spain in years later, he was the oldest of five and worked closely with his brothers in adulthood. Columbus completed his formal education at an early age and began sailing on trading trips. In 1476, he traveled to Portugal, where he set up a map-making business with his brother. In 1479, he married Filipa Moniz, the daughter of the governor of a Portuguese island. In 1450, the Turkish Empire controlled northern Africa, blocking Europeans' access to valuable goods of the Orient, such as spices. In a search for an alternative to the dangerous and time-consuming land route, many such countries turned their eyes to the sea. Portugal, in particular, made great strides in finding a route around the southern tip of Africa, eventually rounding the Cape of Good Hope in 1488. Rather than circling the southern stretching continent, Christopher Columbus began a campaign to reach Asia by traveling west. Educated people knew that the world was round. The looming question was, just how large was the planet? The Greek mathematician and astronomer Eratosthenes first calculated its size around 240 BCE, and subsequent scholars had refined the number, but it had never been proven. Columbus estimated the size of the Earth impressively close to the Earth's true size. Columbus first presented his plan in Portugal in 1483, where it was rejected. He went on to Spain, ruled jointly by monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella. The royal pair were engaged in driving the Muslims from Granada, but granted him a salary and position in the Spanish court. Spain gained control of the southern province in 1492. In April of the same year, Columbus' plan received approval. He began to plan for his voyage. Christopher Columbus set sail in September 1492. He captained the Caravel, a type of Portuguese ship known as the Santa Maria. Two other ships, the Nina and the Pinta, traveled with him, carrying 90 crew members. On October 12, 1492, they landed on a small island in the Caribbean Sea that Columbus called San Salvador. This day of his discovery is celebrated as Columbus Day in the United States on the second Monday of October. Other countries in the Americas also celebrate it under various names. Columbus wasn't the first European to land in the New World. Vikings had reached the land several hundred years previously, but their journeys were scattered, and word of them never spread far enough for most Europeans to learn about it. After Columbus' voyage, goods, peoples, and ideas were traded between two continents. Today, the Knight of Columbus is an organization that serves thousands of Americans. Each and every day, the Knight of Columbus represents pro-life movement, the Catholic Church, and men and women and families and children who are in need of life insurance, who are in need of brotherhood, solidarity, and in general, a community. The Knight of Columbus represents Christopher Columbus, who sailed to the Americas in 1492. I believe that Columbus Day should represent Christopher Columbus because Christopher Columbus may not have been the best guy, but he did discover the New World. He wasn't the first to discover the New World, but he most certainly did discover the New World. And that concludes my persuasion speech. I would like to give credit to Nola Taylor Red, who assisted me in this speech. Thank you.